Hello folks, StrayCat74 here. Welcome back to the basement of Solitude. Kind of coming back to a topic we've talked about before. Hang on a second. This is echoing just a little bit on me. I don't like the echo. Then again, I get an echo every time I knock myself in the head. Anyway, combustible paper cartridges. This is a cartridge box I printed, and yes, it does have, oh wow, light is not too good on the background. Yes, it does have actual cartridges in there. These are my nitrated coffee filter. You can see the ball here, then the lubricated wad, 24 grains of Pyrodex powder, a cigarette paper base so that it lights easier. And I have, dang it, oh, there we go. That's a little better. We've got a couple of these left. I've got my original printed paper cartridge maker. I have also made these out of a 1/2-inch wooden dowel. That would be in the video that we showed before. That's actually two pieces just glued together. This is made with PLA, basically milk bottles, same material, and it's very, very light. I tried making one out of resin, and while it was a lot smoother, it's also very brittle. I'll show you that here in just a minute, or at least that resin is brittle. So here is my cartridge belt holder. Each one of these boxes, and there are 6 of these in here, hold 6 cartridges and 2 of these capping stars. There's 2 of those in there. This will fill 1 cylinder, and I've got extra caps just in case. This started off as a 36 caliber box, but you increase the size by 124% and then shorten the top of the box down to 80%, and it fits perfectly in there. Stick that back in there. Oh, shut up. So there are 6 of these, and all 6 of these are loaded. The cartridge belt holder, specifically designed for these, has a notch at the base, a thing up the front. I could have made that a little narrower, but I wanted enough room. It's nice and deep. It actually leaves about a 1/2 inch down from the top so that these don't bounce out as easily. I should have made this a little thicker than it is, but that's where version 2.0 comes in. Let's slide these back in here. And yeah, I can only do about 5 of those at a time, and I have to put the last one in. So you can see the 1/2 inch gap here. And if you put a little magnet here and a little strap with a little piece of metal thing there to help hold them in, that would be just fine. I haven't done that because, well, I don't run with these attached to my belt. You can leave off the attached to the belt part. I don't run at anything except the mouth. Okay, now this is version 2.0. You'll see right there, by Stray Cat 1970 or 74. Actually, this way it's upside down, so you can't read it. But you'll see that the base and the edges here are all kind of gnarly. There's a lot less space here because the material itself is thicker. You can see the belt loop is about right, but this bottom edge here, I'm not sure I like that. But it's at least stronger. Now, these are loaded as well, and I almost can't do that. You can see the thickness here. You'll also notice that it's bowed slightly. That's another thing with resin. This is PLA. This is gray resin. And for this kind of stuff, resin doesn't work. PLA is amazing for it. It's lighter, it's not as strong, it's susceptible to sun damage. Resin isn't. It's brittle, it's... Well, let's put it this way. I put the top on that one and one of the cappers poked through. The boxes are a lot harder to open. They're nowhere near as flexible. I've broken more than a few of these trying to get everything in there. Dang it. See, now it's doing the thing. And I had to file on these to get the tops to go on properly. And it's still very tight. Lid's broken here. I had to fill that in with glue. That one's a little easier to get on and off. But you can see cracks right there. So while the design works, it's not good in resin, which is why that's over there doing its thing. I'll show you that in a minute. You can see lines are not straight. There's a crack running across here, huge break on that side. The entire corner of this lid is broken, and that's just from putting it on. This one completely warped here. There's warpages here. See, bad print at this corner here. So for resin in these boxes aren't going to work very well. This one has the last couple of the PLA reloading stars. These are flexible enough to put the caps on without breaking. So the resin box, as soon as those are done printing over there, I'm going to take these all out and put them in the new boxes. It's going to be white PLA. This was Amazon's best brand. What my printer is using now is any cubit resin. So, matter of fact, I'm going to apologize if this is disorientating. I have no idea how. Nope, it's not going to let me pull it all the way out, but I can do that. No, that didn't help any. There we go. That's a little better. Okay, so what we have is any cubit Viper. Literally got it yesterday and assembled it. I've got my any cubit Photon 4K mono. You can see it right about there. It's that little bit of yellow glare. Right next to it's the wash station. And apparently I've been using those wrong. The wash station, apparently you're supposed to only run it for like 10 minutes to get the outside edge hard. Usually when I put a print on there, like these are chameleons for the game of Battletech. I still haven't taken this one off its printing thing. I haven't removed the stands or whatever. You know, after I got done... Oh, here's a better example. These are unknown unit markers. And on the front they have a little arrow that point which direction they're facing. This is about as many as I can print at one time on the Photon 4K Mono. I put these in the wash station for 10 minutes, let them air dry for 10 minutes, and then put them in the curing station, which is the wash station with the wash stuff removed and the UV lights turned on, for an hour. People are telling me that's way too long. But you can see how everything's kind of overlapped here, so I have to break it apart. And this edge right here was off one edge of the print head. Same thing with that, so I'm using that whole volume there. The 4K Mono does not do a lot of volume. But these are very high quality, very high detail. So, for what I'm doing, it's okay. So, yeah, 3D printing stuff. I have. I'm playing with them again. So, beard check. It still covers up the V in my shirt. So, that's 2 years worth of growth now. Yeah. Anywho, just wanted to touch base right quick, let y'all know the state of the 3D printer setup. So I have two printers, one resin, one FDM. And the FDM is 250 millimeters by 250 millimeters by however tall thingy it goes. I think it's a cube of 250. I'll have to double check that. But in any case, I don't know if you can hear that in the background, but all I hear is the occasional woo along with the fan. Whereas the last one I had, which was an Ender 3 3D printer, it was loud. I had to wear earplugs to sleep. Anyhow, July 16th, 3D printers. Catch you later, folks. If you liked today's video, folks, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, tick the little bell icon for all notifications, and remember to share this on all your social media platforms so your friends can enjoy my content as well. Thank you.